The Pittsburgh Passion would like to thank the following partners for their continued support. UPMC Sports Medicine, Silver Sport, keeping sports clean. The Club Sports and Health, one membership, more options, more fun. Bompy Annie Chiropractic, Advanced Sports and Family Clinic. US Foods, keeping kitchens cooking. Beyond E, the Lincoln Motor Company. Pittsburgh Bridges, Perkins Dental Associates, One Life, One Smile. Overture Technologies, Super Donut, #1 in nutrition, and Lowe's Home Improvement Warehouse. To find out how your business can get involved with the Pittsburgh Passion, visit pittsburghpassion.com.
I'm here with number 57, Jessica Nelko, longtime contributor to the Pittsburgh Passion, well-known name on the stingy defense of the Passion, and one who's eager to get ready against the Carolina Phoenix tonight. So Jessica, two former national championship teams facing off today. How do you feel about your chances?
I think we carried a lot of momentum over from last week, so we're just excited to play in front of our home crowd, rain or shine. You know, we're just really excited tonight.
Now you guys on defense are known for not allowing points to be scored against. You are very proud of those goose eggs that you've left up on the scoreboard. Tell me what makes this defense so special.
I think we just have a lot of chemistry. A lot of us have played, more than a couple years together, so I think we're just really comfortable. We know what everyone is capable of doing, and we don't try to do anything more than that. And everyone just, gets along, and we trust each other. So it's a lot of respect on the field, and I think that translates into success.
Great. So 14-0 so far, continuing your winning streak from 2014 into 2015. What do you think one of the biggest challenges have been for the Passion this season?
I think one of the challenges is just everyone in the league respects us, and we see everyone's best every week. So that elevates our game because we know every team we face is bringing their best. So we know we have to be just a little bit better than them, and we'll be successful.
Now the Passion is known for their work on the field as well as off, and Jessica is one of those who is very active in the community. Tell us why you value that role and that you step up to play a role in the community for the Pittsburgh Passion.
I think it's really important to give back to the people that give to us. We support our fans, the groups and community that comes out to support us. That it's very respectful for us to give it back to them, and we love doing it. So it's definitely one of the things we're known for, and we just love to do it.
Well, we truly value everything you do on the field. We appreciate everything you do off the field, and we look forward to calling your name a lot tonight. Thank you so much. Good luck.
The Pittsburgh Passion continue their quest to defend the title, but tonight they face a club that has been there before. The last two IWFL World Champions meet this evening on the south side of Pittsburgh. Hi, and a very pleasant good evening to you. Welcome to Couple Stadium on the south side. I'm Chris Shovlin with former Passion star Jennifer Cairns. We're in for a good one tonight. Now, dating back to last season, the Pittsburgh Passion have now won 14 straight games. They are the defending champions of women's professional football, and the goal, of course, this season is to repeat. Carolina, meanwhile, is the 2013 world champion, but the Passion dominated their home-and-home series with the Phoenix last year, winning 29-6 and 51-0. Jen, what about tonight's matchup?
Well, both of these teams want to get back to the championship game, and they are well poised to do so thus far in 2015. Both are atop of their divisions and are playoff ready.
All right, let's talk about the players to watch. What about these gals out here tonight?
Well, for the Passion, we're not going to key on just one player this week. We're going to key on 5. That's the Pittsburgh Passion offensive line. The Passion had one of the best running performances in the league thus far this season last weekend, and to thank for that are the front 5 of Sullivan, Ferragonio, Horak, Niedermeyer, and Burris. They also delivered another sackless game and gave Horton much time and protection to successfully deliver the ball.
What about for Carolina tonight? Who are we watching?
On Carolina's side of the ball, we're watching number 5, Jennifer King. She's been a force for the Phoenix for a number of years, and she played a key role in their 2013 championship run. She is incredibly athletic, and the Passion better know where she is at all times.
How do you get a victory tonight? What are the keys to a win?
Well, the keys for the Passion are to be focused and disciplined on special teams. Mistakes and miscues on special teams have led to most of the points scored against them thus far. So their personnel are going to have to know who needs to be on the field at what time, know their assignments, and execute. For the Phoenix, they're going to have to form tackle. The Passion ball carriers and wide receivers are too skilled and too physical to be taken down or neutralized by arm tackles or shoulder blows. So the Phoenix just have to go back to the basics if they want to get it done tonight. All
right, despite the scores from last year, the last two world champions are going to be on this field tonight. Wide open football. We're looking for a great game here this evening.
Absolutely.
Again with Jen, Chris, we're ready for kickoff. It's coming up next right here at Couple Stadium on the south side of Pittsburgh, the Passion and the Phoenix. And it'll be the Carolina Phoenix kicking off to the Pittsburgh Passion here tonight at Couple Stadium on the south side. Pittsburgh had 2 victories over this Phoenix team last year, as we said during our pregame show. Pittsburgh winners of 14 consecutive. It's going to be a short kick. It'll bounce around. Kate Sullivan will watch it loop it around her. That's a free ball, and she'll allow it to roll out of bounds at the 30-yard line. And, of course, the offense, the only key is to keep going and doing what you're doing.
They're a juggernaut. What else can you say?
Not to mention the defensive side of the ball. Special teams have been the bugaboo so far this year. Cost them the opening kickoff return for a touchdown a week ago, but they were able to bounce right back and win that game as well. Lisa Horton is in at quarterback, of course, looking for her 150th touchdown pass in her career. She's at 149 right now. Here's Horton winding up on first down, throwing. Vasquez makes the catch to the 40, 30, 25, 20, 15, 10, 5. Touchdown, Pittsburgh. Can you believe it? A 65-yard touchdown pass on the first play of the game. Touchdown pass number 150 for Lisa Horton. Sharon Vasquez did a nice bit of sprinting down that sideline, staying in bounds the whole way. Sharon making the sure-handed catch and carrying that touchdown in. Now the point after by Amy Fallon. The kick is up and good off the hold from Jessica Melodia. And that quickly, 20 seconds into the game, the Pittsburgh Passion have a 7-0 lead over the 2013 world champs. Didn't waste any time tonight.
No, I'm sure she's trying it for 2 or 3 tonight.
That's the kind of offensive drive you're looking for. Now the kick by Fallon, traveling all the way down to the 13-yard line, and the return is on for Moeller, and Moeller will take it up the right side, trying to turn it off the hash mark, and she'll get back to about the 28-yard line. King is the person you spotlighted in the pregame show, and now the Phoenix will sprint out, double slot formation. First down and 10. Carolina from its own 28-yard line. Motion coming left, and they go on the crossbuck. And the run play up the gut will be a 9-yard carry on the dive off of the crossbuck. Some good yardage there by the Carolina Phoenix. Anna DeGraffenried, number 99, carrying the football, and she ran into Tia Montgomery, who stopped her before she got to the first down marker. It's 2nd down and 1.
She found that hole quickly, and she did some damage.
Again, a double slot formation. DeGraffenried is the running back behind the quarterback, and now Moeller jumps out of the left slot, goes in motion to the right side. Here's DeGraffenried again, wrapped up by Olivia Griswold, and knocked down along with some help from Jessica Nelko back at the 30-yard line. Passion already have a 7-0 lead here, and we're just now 2 minutes into the ball game. Over to the left side, Nikki Herron comes. She'll be the tight end this time. They'll have one flanker to the right, and a fumbled snap. It'll be picked up by the quarterback, and trying to find some room is Ebony Montgomery, and Montgomery is going to be knocked down. Spilled by Tia Montgomery and Olivia Griswold. Also some great penetration coming in from the backside by Kim Beaver, and also Jillian Croce, number 87 of Pittsburgh. Now Carolina will punt the football away. They're set up in punt formation. Kicker standing inside the 20-yard line. A nice step up, a nice banger downfield. Beaver will catch it at ear level and come to the near side 50, 45. Nice cutback move to the 40. And Beaver finally rattled on the near sideline and put down on the play by Maria Rivera. First down and 10, Pittsburgh. Angela Baker sent over to the left side slot. Vasquez is to the right side. She already has a touchdown in her pocket tonight. Here's Horton dropping back, play fake, rolling left, wanting to throw. She'll tuck it in and run, 35, and trip down from behind at the 30-yard line on the far side of play. Gain of 9 by Horton, and it was Shaniqua Souter who brought her down at the 30-yard line. Second down and 1 for Pittsburgh. Baker and Vasquez both to the right side. And out wide to the left side is Wadowski. Here's the give. They're going to keep it on the ground. And running the ball will be Tia Montgomery on the offensive side this time. And Montgomery, the fullback, just taking it on the dive off of the right tackle spot for the first down. She goes rumbling down to the 23-yard line. Wadowski goes left once again. Baker in the slot to the right side with Vasquez, the wideout. Montgomery in the backfield with Tara Catone, who's been the star of this Passion running offense over the last couple of weeks. Rumbled for over 270 yards last week. Now it's going to be an option play. Horton will tuck it in and run. And Horton tripped up and gets her leg twisted at the 18-yard line as she tried to turn the corner. Second down and 4 for Pittsburgh. Kate Sullivan is the tight end to the left side. You mentioned that strong offensive line of Pittsburgh's too. Gave them a lot of love in the pregame show.
They're who allowed Tara Catone to gain those 277 yards last week.
Here's Catone's first carry, trying to twist it outside. She's able to evade one tackler, but not the second. It's going to be a drag down loss of about 6 yards for Pittsburgh. Passion scored on the first offensive play from scrimmage. One play, 65 yards and 20 seconds elapsed. Sharon Vasquez hauled in a pass down to the right side, 65 yards. She galloped from Lisa Horton. Horton back to throw now and threw off her back foot. She felt the rush coming in and really didn't get set properly, didn't get her feet set to throw. Horton keeps the offense out. Wadowski and Baker go to the left side. Vasquez, the lone receiver, to the right. They have a tight end and Sullivan to the left and 2 running backs now as protectors for Horton. She drops back, throws downfield, looking, end zone, touchdown, Pittsburgh! Rachel Wadowski. She scores from 23 yards out, and Pittsburgh is on the board again. Horton's 151st touchdown pass in her career. Fallon on to kick the point. Snap is down. Kick is on its way. Helicopter's in good. 14-0 Pittsburgh. 8:36 to go in the first. Pittsburgh Passion football tonight brought to you in part by Silver Sport, keeping sports clean, by UPMC Sports Medicine, the official sports medicine provider of the Pittsburgh Passion, and by Biondi Lincoln. It's better at Biondi. Here's the kick, and returning it will be the Carolina Phoenix, Jennifer King. King bouncing over the 35-yard line. Slots to both sides. This time they're going to tighten up just a little bit. And the quarterback, Montgomery, will go under center this time. Montgomery almost decked in the backfield. Now escapes over to the right side. But she's going to be popped out of bounds. Maybe a yard behind the line of scrimmage stick. Second down and 11 for Carolina. Phoenix, based in Durham, won the 2013 IWFL championship. Thought that they might be able to repeat, but they ran into Pittsburgh last year, lost twice to the Passion. A close first game and a bad second game, and Pittsburgh was on a roll and went undefeated and ran the table and continued to do so. 14 consecutive wins now for Pittsburgh. There's the drop back and the give off, and this is DeGraffenried, and she'll burst through for a 12-yard gain. That's going to be a first down. Kim Beaver brought her down at the 47-yard line, but a nice gallop by DeGraffenried. Hannah DeGraffenried, wearing number 99, looks more like a lineman. She's in there at a running back spot, and she's going to be tough to bring down tonight. Draw play to Graffenried again. Proof positive, and this time Tia Montgomery puts her shoulder into her and decks her after about a 5-yard pickup inside of Pittsburgh territory to the 48-yard line. Second down, a little less than 5 for Carolina. Here's a toss to Graffenried around the right side, turns the corner, gets the first down, takes a hit, and goes down after about a 7-yard pickup. Tell you what's impressive about her, she has some speed too, along with the strength.
She actually absolutely does, which is why I'm surprised they're not running more on the left side, trying to take advantage of a rookie seeing the field for the first time. 3
receivers to the left right now. And going in motion is Jennifer King. We're going to get whistles and flags, however. Amy Fallon capped both touchdown plays with extra points. Now Carolina trying to play catch up here. They're going to send Jennifer King in motion out to the left side. She'll come into the slot. 3 receivers left. Pittsburgh showing blitz. Montgomery backs up, throws a bubble screen. King makes the grab even though she got grabbed. And now at the 45 to the 40, King able to advance that football. Finally brought down by Kim Beaver. But a dangerous bubble screen that time, read by Pittsburgh well. They just could not knock the play down. Tonight's game brought to you in part by Bompiani Chiropractic. Congratulations to Dr. Luca J. Bompiani for being named the official team chiropractor for the defending world champion Pittsburgh Passion football team. And by Super Donuts, #1 in nutrition, more protein, less fat, Super Donuts. Second down and 6. And they're going to run it to the right side. Turning it upfield is going to be Moeller. Out of the slot. Moeller turns it, runs it hard, and Moeller drives it down to the 31-yard line. That's going to be a Carolina first down. Kim Beaver again making the stop, this time a bit too late. Moving it from the far side hash mark, driving it right to left. Carolina Phoenix also wearing black, gold, and white tonight. They with the white jerseys on. Pittsburgh wearing the home dark. First down and 10, Carolina. Blitz coming. Montgomery reads it and tries to throw to the right. That ball gets batted down. That one isn't going to go anywhere. And Kim Zabovic got a hand up there and swatted it as if she were playing volleyball. She, of course, the general manager of this club, along with one of the starters on defense, longtime member of this club, Kim Zabovic, 10-year player here, went to Fraser High School, and is a Pennsylvania State Trooper. We salute her for her duty to our community. Not to mention a swat down of that ball. Another blitz coming. And Carolina trying to run through it, nothing doing that time. Pittsburgh coming strong, all the heat on that runner. She didn't have a prayer. The last 2 IWFL champions on the turf here at George Couple Stadium on the south side of Pittsburgh tonight. Carolina tightens up its offense a little bit. A single flanker out wide to the right side and an eye backfield. They change up the runners. Play fake. Montgomery wants to throw long down the sideline. Has a receiver down there, and that play is broken up by Ashley Strawn. Ashley only in her second year with the Pittsburgh Passion. Fourth down and 11 for Carolina. It's already 14-0. They have the ball at Pittsburgh's 32, and they figure they might as well go for it. Blitz again coming. Toss sweep. DeGraffenried will run it. Breaks the tackle, runs the sideline, turns it upfield, and is run out of bounds near the first down marker. But it appears that she was just shy, knocked out of bounds at the 22-yard line, so Pittsburgh should be able to take over on downs. Let's see where they spot it. Now Lisa Horton goes back to work with the offense of the Pittsburgh Passion. Vasquez to the right side, Baker and Wadowski are out wide to the left. Broken eye backfield for Pittsburgh, and it's going to be Catone carrying the football. Big hole up the middle, 25 up to the 30. Catone with a cutback. 35, 40, look at Catone turning it on, 50, 40, 30, down the sideline to the 20, 10, 5, and that ball came loose and she went to the sideline and got knocked out of bounds. Well, Jen, we've come to the end of the first period of play. Passion up big already, 14-0, looking for more when we return. You're watching Pittsburgh Passion Football. Start of the second period of play. Lisa Horton with a toss, and it's going to go deep into the backfield to Catone. She gets a block from Wadowski, turns the left side corner, looks for the pylon and finds it. Touchdown, Pittsburgh on a run by Tara Catone, who already has over 500 yards rushing this season alone, which has passed Lindsay Hughes for most rushing yards in a single season by a rookie. And she takes this one in from 9 yards away. Fallon is on to kick the PAT.
Again, a personnel short on the extra point.
Now they get everybody in position. High snap, controlled. And Fallon puts her foot into it, and it is good. Melodia had to reach up high to put it down, but they got it connected. And the Passion have a 21-0 lead over the Carolina Phoenix now. It's been all passion all night here in Pittsburgh. Fallon's run up. She pops it up into the air. A little bit of a collision. Aisha Sims collects it, and Sims will return it out over the 40, ahead of the 42-yard line.
A lot of professionals on this Pittsburgh Passion team who find time in their busy day to play football, a game that they just absolutely love in their core.
First down and 10 from the 42-yard line for Carolina. Jen, they have to get something done now.
They do, and they looked patient and poised the last drive, the last series. They just methodically moved the ball, primarily by the run against the Passion this time. But, they have to have some sort of momentum swing, something to fuel their fire.
Carolina also having personnel problems. I'm not sure if that's going to be a substitution penalty or not. Apparently not. They did get DeGraffenried out of the lineup quickly and sub her for a lineman. Montgomery throwing with pressure and completing the ball out to the far side left, and that ball hauled in nicely by Mara Mueller-Duncan.
And it hung up there for a while, but the wide receiver got under it nicely, and they really got a first down on the first play of this drive for them.
Jillian Croce made the stop on the play, according to Mike Rossi, the public address announcer here at Couple Stadium, the stadium voice of the Passion. Now a bunch set to the right side of the formation, a looping snap. Montgomery fields it, rifles one down over the middle. That ball is caught in traffic, and another first down for Carolina.
But Emily Montgomery, again, now looking to capitalize on some of the mismatches that maybe have been communicated to her on the field, and very nicely done.
I like the change-up in style for Montgomery. She knows she has to get rid of the ball quickly. Can't stand in the backfield and look and try to pick out a receiver. She's got to just rope one down the field just like she did there.
Absolutely, Chris.
First down and 10, Carolina. Marching in at the Pittsburgh 27-yard line. Montgomery this time is going to hand off and the run to the left side. And this is going to be a pickup of about 8 or 9 yards.
It was our favorite number 99, Hannah DeGraffenried, I believe, that carried that ball. Oh no, I'm sorry, I stand corrected, Maria Rivera. Again, the Phoenix attacking that left side.
Rivera will stay in. She and DeGraffenried have been switching off and on. They like to use those two big running backs, and they both have speed. Now Montgomery takes the shotgun snap, looks it to the right side. The ball is tipped up into the air and almost picked off, but it hits the turf. Clock stopped, 12:09 to go, second period of play. Passion with a 21-0 lead over Carolina. The Phoenix with the ball, third down and short. They have it at the Pittsburgh 18. Maria Rivera remains in at running back, and a little fumble exchange, and now a penalty flag. How about the pressure from the two defensive tackles down there for Pittsburgh, Sam Simeone and Caitlin Niedermeyer.
Well, the Pittsburgh Passion going to just keep coming, and that's what they do best. But that center has to know she has to stand strong and not allow that to intimidate.
3rd down and 6 now for Carolina. The ball backs to the Pittsburgh 23. Coming down to the 11-minute mark in the first half. Here's a toss. DeGraffenried is back in, makes a nice step around move. DeGraffenried running hard down to the 20-yard line. She'll pick up 3 after all of that. And it was Niedermeyer and Velasco making the stop on the play. Montgomery went to the sideline to get a play call from head coach Willie Parker. No, not that Willie Parker.
I was going to say, still in football, huh?
Hey, Franco Harris is with a passion, right?
There you go.
One of the co-owners, along with co-head coach Teresa Kahn. Teresa and Harvey Smith, the co-head coaches this season. 4th down play. Long count. Still no snap. Finally it is snap. Montgomery picks it up and gets clobbered by Olivia Griswold. Well, speaking of Franco Harris, Mike Rossi just acknowledged him to the crowd. And the NFL Hall of Famer getting a nice cheer here.
I just passed him on my way back in the airport yesterday, although it was a nice statue of him.
I wave to him every time I go through the airport. Here's Horton. Throwing downfield to Wadowski, trying to turn and look for the football. It bounced off of her chest and into the turf. And again, Lisa Horton did all she could to thread that needle. We've got an injured Carolina Phoenix player over on the far side as Niedermeyer. That would have been a nearly impossible catch. She was moving backwards, spun completely around to look for the football. 21-0, the Passion in the lead. Lisa Horton has them lined up, 2nd down and 10. A slot to the left side. High backfield, and now Lisa will change up the play. She'll shift Montgomery. She'll hand off to Catone, who gets a Montgomery block. And Catone tiptoeing up to the 29-yard line. It's going to be 3rd down and 4 for Pittsburgh. Ball is at the 30. Hash mark is near. Passion moving right to left. Vasquez and Baker to the right side. Wadowski to the left. Also a slot receiver to the right is Montgomery. She'll move out into the slot. Catone is the lone running back. Quick bubble screen to the right side. Vasquez makes the catch, gets a block, bounces it outside. Vasquez turns it upfield, 35-40, 45-50. Sharon Vasquez run out of bounds over on the far side, inside the 45-yard line in Carolina territory. 1st down and 10, Passion. Broken eye backfield for Pittsburgh. Horton in the pistol this time. Play fake, now a pitch, dribbled, picked up by Catone. Broken play, and Catone's going to run wild. Out of bounds at the 35-yard line. That should be a Pittsburgh 1st down. 3 receivers to the right, Wadowski to the left. Catone ripping some tape off of her shoe, tossing it to the side as Horton calls the count. 1st down and 10 for Pittsburgh. Horton with a rollout. Pump, throw, caught, Vasquez at the 20-yard line. 1st and 10 Pittsburgh with 6 minutes left here in the 2nd period of play. Passion leading 21-0. Here's Horton giving to Catone, and a bad exchange. Catone had to get out and cover it back at the 25-yard line. That'll be a 5-yard loss for Pittsburgh. Chris Shovlin, Jen Cairns on the call here tonight. Passion up 21-0. 2nd down and about 15 plus. Horton one hands the snap, rolls left, throws long, downfield, end zone, Wadowski. Touchdown, Pittsburgh! Her second touchdown reception of the evening. This one from 25 away. Here's the snap, Fallon, line drive kick, up and over the goalpost and good. And the Passion take a 28-0 lead, under 5 minutes left here in the second period.
Right. I mean, if you think about the way they're trained to be able to maneuver their bodies around defenders and react and then jump, it makes total sense.
As Fallon's kickoff will travel tall, end over end. King takes it on the return to the 20-25-30. Nice stutter step move, 35 up to the 40. A great return that time by Jennifer King of the Carolina Phoenix, and Carolina set up in pretty good position here, although they're down 4 touchdowns. Tonight's game brought to you in part by UPMC Sports Medicine, the official sports medicine provider of the Pittsburgh Passion, by Biondi Lincoln. It's better at Biondi. By Bappiani Chiropractic. Congratulations to Dr. Luca J. Bappiani for being named the official team chiropractor for the defending world champion Pittsburgh Passion football team. And by Overture Technologies. Overture Marketplace, the only place to compare personalized student loan rates and terms. Passion again showing blitz. Now bouncing around on the line. And the give will go to the running back, Murphy Chappelle, carrying the football that time. She went up into the line and tried to spin off the tackle, and Janice Masters was able to knock her down for a loss of 1 yard.
Away from the field, we're just not good at spectating. We all eventually find our way back for a cameo here or there.
Oh, so you're going to announce your return tonight?
I don't know about all that.
Second down and 11. Run to the left to Graffenried, this time the ball carrier. And the Graffenried will find maybe 3 yards. Runs into a pile of black uniforms led by Jessica Nelko.
Olivia Griswold earlier today recorded her 25th sack of her career, and she is the leader amongst the team in career sacks. So we call her name a lot, and for very good reason.
Montgomery under center this time for Carolina. They tightened up the offense, and look at Pittsburgh. Stacked on the line. Now the ball comes squirting loose again. DeGraffenried's going to pick it up on the roll into the backfield. And she is alive for a first down and more. She breaks tackles. DeGraffenried down the far sideline. Almost tripped up, and she's going to get in for the TD on a broken play.
That was just quite an impressive run by DeGraffenried. We talked about size and speed. What a formidable combination that is. And she just showed balance. So size, speed, and balance, because a defender fell, tried to get her with the shoestring tackle, and she was able to maintain her footing and find that end zone. So maybe they are going to go in with that momentum. They didn't like what I had to say about keeping that goose egg at the half.
Carolina finally gets on the ball with 2:44 to go in the first half of play.
Going for 2.
Montgomery under center. DeGraffenried gets the handoff, and she's going to be hit. Bounces off of one tackle, then tries to run up back to the center of the field, and the Passion finally get her. Chelsea Zahn made the initial contact, and then Balachko and Griswold able to bring her down to prevent her from scoring the 2-point conversion. So score will remain, the Passion 28, the Phoenix 6. Impressed with DeGraffenried. Not only did that ball go rolling back into the backfield, she picked it up, ran to the sideline, but broke 2 or 3 tackles on that run downfield.
You have to be utterly amazed by an athlete of her size being able to move as fluidly as she is. She reminds you of a Bettis out there, can tiptoe and move and zip and zag down the field through those defenders.
First and 10, Pittsburgh, 2:31 left, first half of play. Passion 28, Carolina 6. Horton with a quick out that got batted down out of the sky, and it's going to be ruled an incomplete pass.
hard to read those bright yellow numbers, but a tremendous job in breaking up the pass.
2nd and 10. Same formation. And a give to Catone down the left side. And Catone wrapped up at the 25-yard line and tossed to the boundary line by Nikki Herron. Sharon Vasquez comes back in. She, Angela Baker, and Montgomery are all to the right side, and Wadowski is to the left. Horton will change up the play with Catone behind her. Calls for the snap. Throws off balance and throws a pick. Nikki Horton with the interception on the pass intended for Wadowski. And Horton's return brings the ball back to the 44-yard line. They have the ball, and they have the opportunity to continue to try to cut the score in half before they go into the locker room. It's 28-6 right now. They were trailing 28-0. Montgomery, the last player out off the sideline into the huddle. She's the quarterback.
Taking a little while to consider this one. No sort of urgency to the line.
Graffin Reed comes back in at a running back spot.
And now it looks like we have Ebony Montgomery out at wide receiver instead of under center. It looks like Jennifer King is going to take the snap.
You're absolutely right. Good eye, Jen. Here's King dropping back, looking, stepping up, throwing long, down over the middle, ball broken up. They had a receiver open, and Olivia Griswold and Kim Beaver were able to get back there and swat that ball to the turf. Carolina called its 3rd and final time out of the half, and they're going to keep Jennifer King in at quarterback. Montgomery is out there in the offense, but she's going to be in a receiver spot right now. Looping snap back. King has trouble with it, picks it up and runs.
They don't have any timeouts, so she's got to get to the outside of the sideline.
King gets trapped by Vasquez and tumbled inside the 30 down to the 27-yard line. And again, King did all she could, Jen, to keep that play alive. It's going to be a first down, but they have just a minute to play. As you said, no timeouts remaining. King, sidearm throw out to the left side. It's going to be caught out to the 20, down to the 19, and running out of bounds will be the wide receiver. That's Nikki Herron, who made the grab and had the smarts to take it to the boundary line to stop the clock. Now the Passion defense feeling some heat from Carolina.
This would be huge for Carolina if they could somehow find the end zone with the 47 seconds left on the clock.
King stays in at QB. Stacked slot receivers. Very tight to the formation. Now King with a play-action handoff fake and trying to turn the left corner, and the Passion were not full. They thought she was going to keep the ball, and she got ripped down to the turf. 4-yard loss. It's 3rd down and 5. 20 seconds remain. King in a hurry here. Gets the snap, drops back, looks, steps up, throws. And that ball tipped up into the air and then into the ground. Fortunately, Nikki Herron, the intended receiver, again had a step on the defenders, who finally did break on the ball and broke up the pass play. Pressure on the defense of the Passion. Fourth down and 5. No timeouts remain for Carolina. They either have to get a first down and get out of bounds or get the touchdown here. King throws downfield, sideline, intercepted by Pittsburgh. We are at halftime with Jennifer Cairns, Chris Shovlin. At the half, it is the Pittsburgh Passion 28, the Carolina Phoenix 6. Back with more Passion football coming up.
The Pittsburgh Passion would like to thank the following partners for their continued support. UPMC Sports Medicine, Silver Sport, keeping sports clean. The Club Sports and Health, one membership, more options, more fun. Bompiani Chiropractic, Advanced Sports and Family Clinic. U.S. Foods, keeping kitchens cooking. Beyond E, the Lincoln Motor Company. Pittsburgh Bridges. Perkins Dental Associates, One Life, One Smile. Overture Technologies. Super Donut, #1 in nutrition. And Lowe's Home Improvement Warehouse. To find out how your business can get involved with the Pittsburgh Passion, visit pittsburghpassion.com.
And we're back here in the press box. It is halftime. The Pittsburgh Passion with a 28-6 lead over the Carolina Phoenix. Chris Shovlin with Tara Catone right now, the running back of the Pittsburgh Passion. And I should say record-setting running back because you have just established a new rookie rushing record for Pittsburgh in the first half.
I did?
Yeah, you did.
Yeah.
See, she doesn't even know the numbers. I can tell you this, what you've done so far tonight is had 7 carries for 88 yards and 1 touchdown, and you have well over 500 yards in this season so far, so you're well on your way to a great season, and we've been watching you run, and I just want to know where you've developed these running skills.
You know what, I've always played backyard football growing up, rough and tough with my brothers, but I can't thank my coaches enough and my O-line. They're really guiding me through the season, especially learning new plays and everything. They've been great teaching me the ropes, basically.
You have some great instincts, though. It seems like you can read the field, you can read the opening, you do a lot of tiptoeing out there and looking for the hole, and you have great patience for somebody in their first year.
Like I said, my coaches really hammered down and saying, be patient, don't take off and get scared and you just take off. You gotta be patient with your blockers, follow them because they've been setting me up great this whole season.
Tara, tell me about running through that offensive line of the Pittsburgh Passion. I know some of those ladies are a lot taller than you. Have you been able to use that to your advantage, being able to sneak around behind them a bit?
Mm-hmm. Yeah, it's great when you have a big blocker such as Sully or Tia Montgomery, my fullback. It's awesome, she's getting in there, and I kind of just stay behind her as long as possible, and then once she sets me up for the block, kind of just use her to my advantage and cut around her. The other big blockers on the line, Shelby, Horak, and the Goose really set me up good on the right side as well.
Talk about the passing plays of Pittsburgh as well. It seems like everybody's waiting for Lisa to wind up and throw to Wadowski or to Baker or to the other receivers out there. Sharon Vasquez is having a tremendous year at a receiver's post as well. What's that do to the running game?
It actually really sets up the run game and the pass play, just kind of play off each other. So if our defense is really coming up us on a run, we know that we're going to air it out to either Rachel Wadowski or Angela Baker or even Vaz. So they are doing a tremendous job downfield, and I have so much confidence in that because I know they're going to catch the ball.
Tara, finally, what kind of an experience has this been for you playing for this defending world champion Pittsburgh Passion Club this season?
It's been amazing. I can't thank the whole program enough, and the other veterans and the rookies especially. It has been a great experience so far, and we're only halfway done. Okay, and she didn't even know this when we started talking. She's established a new rookie rushing record with the Pittsburgh Passion. More yards to come, I've got a feeling. Mm-hmm. I hope so.
All right, Tara Catone joining us here in the press box at halftime with the Passion leading 28-6 over the Carolina Phoenix. Passion set to kick off to start the second half of play. Fallon bangs it away from everybody, and it's going to roll all the way down inside the 15 to the 13, finally to the sideline and out of bounds. So the penalty flag will come out. That time Carolina really gambled because that ball looked like it didn't want to go out. And Carolina will try to go from there. Give the Phoenix some credit, Jen. They got a little bit of momentum toward the end of the second period.
They did, and hopefully for that capitalize on it at the start of the second half. Excuse me.
First down and 10.
Going down the wrong.
That's what it was, huh? She aspirated the Mountain Dew. Blitz coming. And the Phoenix able to run through. The ball is on the carpet. Let's see, was that a fumble? Yeah, they're going to say it was. DeGraffenreid was popped as she tried to spring for an extra yard. And Jessica Nelko jumped on the football.
You got to think that they're looking for the end zone. Always their first play is looking downfield for one of those streaming wide receivers. So I don't anticipate this one's going to be any different.
Wadowski has drawn one-on-one coverage out on the far side right. First down and 10, Pittsburgh. I backfield, tight slot left. Horton is actually in the slot. She's going to get the toss coming around from Baker. Now Horton steps up, throws over the middle. It's going to be incomplete. So I guess there goes all of our wondering whether or not Pittsburgh could score on that first offensive play from scrimmage in the third period. They will not get that done. Intended for Tia Montgomery, threw it a little bit in front of her that time as she was hurried. Horton lined up in the slot to the left side with Baker taking the snap. Now Lisa goes back into traditional quarterback formation. Second down and 10. 28-6, the Passion lead here in the third period of play. We're just underway in half number 2. Give off to Catone. Tara Catone. Nice cutback move, and Catone is ahead for 9. Crystal Britton teaming up with Amanda Walden to make the stop on the play. Third down and 1, quick count, Passion run it, first down. First down and 10, Pittsburgh ball, sitting at the Carolina 28-yard line. Baker and Wadowski are to the left side. Vasquez is out by herself to the right. Kate Sullivan is tight end left. I backfield with Montgomery and Catone behind Lisa Horton. Horton drops back, gives off. It's going to be Tia carrying the football. Tia Montgomery down to the 27-yard line for a 1.5-yard pickup. Katrina Sinovich also credited with a half a tackle there. Second down and about 8.5. Horton in the pistol once again, calling for the snap, getting it. Pushes Montgomery forward, and she'll get stopped at the 25-yard line, tripped up. A tremendous Pittsburgh offensive line. Faragonio, Burris, Horak, Niedermeyer, Kate Sullivan, the tight end. Pushing in front of these talented ball handlers. Horton has time, throws, downfield, incomplete. Trying to make the adjustment on the ball was Angela Baker. And Baker that time was almost button hooking down there, and it was handed to Graffin Reed playing on the defensive side of the ball, breaking that play up. Here we go, 4th down and 7 for Pittsburgh now. Baker in the right side slot comes running in motion left. Horton will follow her. Rolling out, setting, throwing, finding Wadowski at the 10, sidesteps the tackler, runs to the 2 and gets bumped out of bounds on the near sideline before she can get to the end zone. Pittsburgh in the silver zone. Silver Sport keeping sports clean. Here's a run play. Off the right side, Tia Montgomery tried to plow in, and Montgomery gets down to the 1-yard line before she ran into Amanda Walden. Pittsburgh with the goal line offense up there. Still a little bit of a spread look. The slot receivers to the right side. Now they're going to run the football down the left side. It's in for a touchdown for Pittsburgh. A 1-yard run by Montgomery, and number 1, Amy Fallon, on to put up the extra point. Here's the snap. Placement is down, and they could not get the placement down. That ball comes loose. And that extra point will not go. Amy Fallon ready to kick for Pittsburgh. Punches it. Again, it's going to angle to the near side and come to the sideline out of bounds. So Carolina will get the ball at the 35. The last thing Carolina needed was for Pittsburgh to score that quickly here in the second half, and that's exactly what Pittsburgh did. They lead 34-6. Still plenty of time to go in this game, but Carolina needs right now to move the football and get a score, and then they need to stop Pittsburgh if they can. Here's Montgomery throwing downfield long, nobody home. Try to get a fly pattern down that left side, and just nobody there. We'll talk about that center's quarterback exchange. That's been a big problem for them tonight.
They can't afford any more mistakes. The Passion just showed them how they will make you pay for those mistakes.
Second down and 10, Carolina. Trip set to the left in a bunch. Pittsburgh again. threatening a blitz. Now they're going to back off. And a run play out to the left side. Taking the handoff is going to be Maria Rivera, and she gets rolled.
It's hard to get past Olivia Griswold, and she shows you right there. While she's white, she's full of grit and resilience.
3rd down and 9 after a gain of 1. Crystal Britton comes out wide to the right outside of the slot receiver. Double slot formation once again. Will a blitz come? Here's a pass, and that one is going to be caught.
What are we going for here, Chris?
At this point in time, Jen, you would think nothing to lose here. 34-6, they're down. I realize there's plenty of time left, but if they don't get these little victories here, 2-yard gains, first downs, it's going to be a longer night than they wanted. Montgomery gets everybody to tighten up. She's going to throw out to the left side. That ball is going to be incomplete. Looking for Nikki Herron. And Nikki Herron saw that ball sail way over her head. So Carolina is going to turn the ball over on downs. Pittsburgh holds. Tonight's game being brought to you in part by Silver Sport, keeping sports clean. By UPMC Sports Medicine, the official sports medicine provider of the Pittsburgh Passion. By Biondi Lincoln, it's better at Biondi. And by Bompiani Chiropractic. Congratulations to Dr. Luca J. Bompiani for being named the official team chiropractor for the defending world champion Pittsburgh Passion football squad. First down and 10, Pittsburgh. Empty backfield now for Lisa Horton, a 5-wide set. New receiver in is Remy Olenzak. She goes in motion to the right side, now 4 to the right. Quick out. Olenzak makes the grab in traffic, and Olenzak gets wrapped up and thrown down by Hannah de Graffenried. Second down and 10, Pittsburgh, 7:35 to go here, clock running. We're in the 3rd quarter of play. The Passion with the 34-6 lead over Carolina.
See Baker and Wadowski on the sidelines, so you got some new wide receivers in there for the Passion.
Snap to Horton, late toss out to the left. And a run around that left side. This is going to be Olenzak making a nice cutback at the 30. Olenzak spun around at the 25-yard line and a first down for Pittsburgh. 18-yard gain by Remy Olenzak. Vasquez and Baker to the right side, Wadowski to the left. Horton keeps Olenzak in at tailback, and now she's going to shift her up into the formation. Montgomery stays in at fullback, and now they're going to shuffle around again. Kate Sullivan in at tight end. Lisa with a long count. First down and 10 play. Rolls right, rush coming, evades it. Horton will have to tuck it in and go to the sideline. She reaches that ball out. She might have made the stick down at the 15. Let's see where they put it out. Two receivers to the left. Here's a toss and a sweep. It's going to be Olenzak once again taking it. Olenzak makes a cut up and dives to the 15-yard line. That's going to be a Pittsburgh first down. You know, we talked to Tara Catone at halftime, Jen, about how she is able to tiptoe, wait, have patience, and then dart. And we're seeing that from Olenzak as well. Jessica Melodia stays in at wide receiver. She'll be out to the left side. Saw Jessica Shuley in there before. I think Baker just came back in, though. And she's over to the right side with Wadowski. Montgomery and Olenzak, the running backs, in a broken eye. Play fake. Lisa with a rollout. And a throw. Caught. Over on the far side, right at the 10-yard line. Pittsburgh looking at second down and about 4. Now Shuley comes in as the slot receiver to the left. with Melodia out wide left. Here is Montgomery running to the left side, and she got cracked over backwards on the play that time.
Maria Rivera equally as dangerous on defense as she's been running the ball for the Phoenix. Knocking Tia Montgomery off her feet, driving her into the ground.
Single receiver, a flanker to the left is Melodia. See what Horton wants to do. She's got Olenzak deep in an I backfield. Under center, Lisa gets it, play fake, and now an end around play. It's going to be a run. This is Angela Baker. Baker stutter steps. Baker spins to the 5 and dives to the 4. Pittsburgh gets another first down. Loving these moves. Seen Catone, we've seen Olenzak, and now Baker doing some dancing out there as well. 2:16 to go, running clock, third quarter. Pittsburgh 34, Carolina 6. Horton rolling right, directing traffic, throwing end zone, touchdown, Wadowski! Fallon is on to kick. Snap, placement, kick. Up and good. Jan Lisa.
Passion is missing personnel again.
Well, they get Shuley out there late into the kickoff, and this one goes straight down the field to the 15. And the return out to the 32.
And the night is still young.
Isn't it, though? Anything can happen tonight. Sam Simeon was out there for a second, decided to come back off the field. They were checking numbers, and they had 11 out there. Croce getting the start tonight, still in on defense. First down and 10 for Carolina. Low snap again. They control it, and they're going to run it around that left side. This is going to be King taking the ball upfield for about a 12-yard pickup. Tonight's game also brought to you in part by California University of Pennsylvania. Building character, building careers. And we've come to the end of the third period of play with Jennifer Cairns, Chris Shovlin. The Passion lead it 41-6 over Carolina. And you're watching Pittsburgh Passion Football. Temperature in Pittsburgh tonight, a comfortable 68 degrees, but there is a steady drizzle falling here at Couple Stadium on the south side. Really hasn't affected the game at all.
No, it doesn't seem to.
Now the snap to Montgomery, the wrap around to King. She's going to hop and weave. Bounce it to the outside left and get pummeled over on the near side. Melodia got to her first, and following up on the play was Casey Hatfield.
Absolutely. You know, they're seemingly well matched for any team that walks in here, and it'll be interesting to see what happens as they advance through the playoffs.
Here's Montgomery looking, throwing, incomplete. Chelsea Zahn was in position to make a pick. I don't think she noticed the ball was in her area until it was too late to reach up and grab it. She got her hands up, but that ball was already sailing through. Clock stops, 14:07 to play in the game. Tonight's broadcast brought to you in part by PT's Pizza Palace, proud supporter of number 87 Jill Croce and the Pittsburgh Passion. And by Perkins Dental Associates, one life, one smile. Perkins Dental Associates. Carolina sending a triple set in a bunch to the left side. That's the tight side of the field. Pittsburgh covering it. Man up. Here's the handoff and the run to the right. And turning it upfield with the football, trying to scamper with Shaniqua Souter. 4th down and 10. 13:20 left in the ball game. Carolina has its punt unit out, but they're not in a hurry. Angela Baker is deep for Pittsburgh. Here's the snap. And the ball almost drop kicked on the play. It goes up to the line of scrimmage. It was booted. That was a forward punt and will only go to the 40-yard line. It's going to be down there by Pittsburgh. 1st down and 10, Pittsburgh football. Again, more new personnel in. And the Passion are going to run it out to the left side this time. And we're getting the announcement that Paige Karkuff is now in at quarterback for Pittsburgh, so Lisa Horton will have the rest of the night off, apparently. Deservedly so.
Absolutely. I'd say she's had a job well done.
I will echo your sentiment. She has been tremendous. Here's a roll. Karkuff throwing, didn't have enough on it, and that one slipped out of her hands. So maybe now the rain that has been coming down most of the evening is starting to affect the newcomers. Wadowski is out to the left side now. 2 receivers to the right, Melodia and Baker. Karkuff calls for the ball, gets it. And a fullback handoff to Tia Montgomery goes nowhere. She's going to lose a couple. Pittsburgh looking at 4th down and 5 from the 35-yard line with 11:06 to play in the game. Paige Karkuff gets the snap, rolls to the right, sets, steps, almost had it stripped, and gets sacked way back at the 50-yard line. It's going to be a 15-yard loss.
Looks like Jennifer King is under center again.
Carolina didn't have enough people out there. Now we're going to get somebody to slide in at the flanker spot to the right side. Here's King giving off to DeGraffenried. She gets stacked up at the 46 in Pittsburgh territory, and the whistles will blow. 2nd down 4, or 2nd down and 6 rather, after a gain of 4. And a low roller. King able to grab it. King throws, and that one is going to be incomplete. Jennifer King wanting the snap, getting it. Again, a low snap. This one's controllable. She'll fire it out over to the left side, and this one's going to be intercepted by Pittsburgh. It looks like Kim Martin. Let's see. Tonight's game being brought to you in part by Lowe's Home Improvement. Never stop improving. By Champ Sports, the official broadcast team of the Pittsburgh Passion. By Atlas Resources Partners LP. Over 40 years of experience in oil and gas development, the longest among its peers. Now the long ball downfield is going to go incomplete. Wadowski was the intended receiver on the play. And Karkuff trying to air one out to her. It's going to be 2nd down and 10. Tonight's
About that Passion defense and a great job they've done all year. We've got Nelko with 5 tackles, 1 for a loss. Kim Beaver with 5 tackles, 1 for a loss. And Jill Croce with 3 tackles and 1 interception.
Oh, tremendous. Strawn just came up with a pick of her own there on that last series. Now a run play, and again, Olenzak's going to get stacked up. Tonight's ball game brought to you by U.S. Foods, Keeping Kitchens Cooking, by the Club Sport and Health. 1 membership, more options, more fun. By Super Donuts, #1 in nutrition, more protein, less fat. And by Overture Technologies. Overture Marketplace, the only place to compare personalized student loan rates and terms. It is 3rd down and 9. Karkuff with a rollout to the left. Sidearm slinger, incomplete. Well, Crystal Britton was the injured player for Carolina. She'll be attended to on the sideline. And now on 4th down, the Passion will punt the football away. And the ball muffed. First down and 10, Carolina with the football. They have it at their own 31-yard line. The Passion with a big lead, 41-6 over the Phoenix. Now they're going to sprint everybody out to the left and a swinging gate offense. King is in at quarterback. Here's the snap. The quick throw to the left is going to be bounced, and Graffenried picks it up on the bounce. It was not a lateral pass. It was a forward pass, so that is an incompletion. And Carolina, after putting that swinging gate play into effect to no avail, they're going to go back to the traditional offense, and Montgomery will hand off. They'll try to run it, and they'll pick up a yard off the right tackle spot. Here's Montgomery, faking the handoff, winding up, throwing downfield, and that ball's going to be intercepted again by Pittsburgh, and here they come. Croce down the right side, makes a cut to the 20, and Joe Croce with a pick and return down to the 20-yard line. Numbers just continue to pile up, don't they?
Absolutely.
Paige Karkiv stays in at quarterback, backing up Lisa Horton, who's going to take the rest of the night off. Here's the toss to Olenzak. Olenzak able to shed one would-be tackler. Sprints around the left side wing and cuts it upfield to the 14-yard line. Sherelle Riley was the injured player for Carolina, assisted off and being checked on the sideline right now, and now we're ready to go. As the Passion have the football, 2nd down and 5 in the Silver Sport Silver Zone. Silver Sport keeping sports clean. Karkiv running the offense for Pittsburgh now in the I backfield. One slot to the left side, one receiver to the right. Play action, Karkiv taking it, rolling out right, turning upfield, 15, grab from behind and dragged down at the 13-yard line. We're going to get a face mask call here. 3:19 left. Clock winding. Passion with the ball. 1st down and goal from 6.5 yards away. Karkiv will give to Olenzak. Olenzak trying to string it out. Trying to spin away from the tackle and got decked right at the line of scrimmage. Score 2.
I believe Karkiv wants to have a touchdown on her statistic sheet.
See if the Passion get paid here. And split everybody out. 4 receivers to the right side, empty back. And it's going to be Karkiv calling her own number. Lost the football. And the ball came out at the 2. 1:40 to go in the game. A 1-back set this time. And the give will go to that back, and might have been a loss on the play. So now we're under 50 seconds to go. It is 4th down and goal to go in the Silver Sports Silver Zone. 4 yards away of the Passion. They're going to empty out the backfield again. Karkiv under center, gets a snap, blitz coming. Karkiv trying to take it herself, and Karkiv never had a chance on that one. She got dumped by the straight Red Dog blitz. So I probably just jinxed it, right?
Probably did.
Now the Pittsburgh defense digging in with 29 ticks left on the game clock. Montgomery drops back, gives off. And the running back's going to break out. All the way out to the 14-yard line. That's the way it ends. Passion 41, Phoenix 6, and Pittsburgh still undefeated for 2 seasons now.
Absolutely. They just got win number 15, consecutive number 15 under the belt, carrying in from last season's undefeated season, and the train just keeps on rolling down those tracks.
Chugging along, Jen, chugging along. Passion winning 41-6. Stay with us. We're coming back for our post-game show, including our conversation with our player of the game coming up next. Right here, it's Pittsburgh Passion Football.
The Pittsburgh Passion would like to thank the following partners for their continued support. UPMC Sports Medicine, Silver Sport, keeping sports clean. The Club's Sports and Health, one membership, more options, more fun. Bompiani Chiropractic, Advanced Sports and Family Clinic. U.S. Foods, keeping kitchens cooking. Beyond E, the Lincoln Motor Company. Pittsburgh Bridges. Perkins Dental Associates, One Life, One Smile. Overture Technologies. Super Donut, #1 in nutrition. And Lowe's Home Improvement Warehouse. To find out how your business can get involved with the Pittsburgh Passion, visit pittsburghpassion.com.
Another big win for the Pittsburgh Passion here tonight. They knock off the Carolina Phoenix, and Rachel Wadowski, one of the stars again. Tell me about this passing game. You guys are just amazing when you're out there.
It's starts from the quarterback. Elise has an amazing arm. Our line is awesome, and then our receivers. I mean, it's hard to be able to guard 3 receivers, 4 when we put them out there, so it's kind of easy pickings in a way. And Lisa just puts the ball up and makes my job very easy.
You know, Lisa does put the ball up there, and she gets it to you, but it's the yards after the catch that are really impressive too. Come on.
We try. You know, right now Tara's having a heck of a running game, Ramey too, so we just try to do our part, keep our offense very balanced so the defense can't know what we're doing.
Rachel Wadowski is with me right now, our player of the game here on Pittsburgh Passion Television. Rachel, you had 3 touchdown catches here tonight, 23-yarder, a 25-yarder, and that last one a 5-yard pass. Doesn't matter the long range, mid-range, whatever, right?
Yep, I guess so.
Just get the job done. Speaking of getting the job done, this Pittsburgh Passion Club is on a 15-game win streak right now, dating back 2 seasons, defending world champions in the IWFL.
Yes.
What's this feel like playing on this juggernaut?
You know, it feels great. We're enjoying the journey, and that's what we're really concentrating on. Every day, getting better little by little. Of course, our goal is a championship, but our main goal is to get better every day and take each game seriously.
You won 41-6 tonight over the team that won the last title back in 2013. And you defeated them pretty handily twice last year. That has to mean something too.
Yeah, we definitely know if we play passion football, the sky's the limit. So really it's just focusing and executing on ourselves because, right now the X's and O's mean one thing, but if you execute, we feel like we'll take our chances against anybody.
How far can this club go?
All the way.
All right, they want to do it again. They want to repeat. That's the idea right here. Pittsburgh Passion player of the game, Rachel Wadowski. Another great game tonight for the Pittsburgh Passion, who win it 41-6 over the Carolina Phoenix to stay undefeated.